and welcome to the Tower of the Gods. Or Gladiators, Hyrule Edition.
As a boat slowly squeaks its way through the halls.
I wonder how many people would actually remember American Gladiators from, like, back in the day.
I was more prone to watching Ninja Warrior. That was my go-to choice.
Yeah, American Gladiators was the Ninja Warrior before then.
Yeah. But, I'm talking about, like, the actual Ninja Warrior, like the one that actually was on Japanese TV and not, like, American Ninja Warrior or anything like that.
Stupid electric jelly.
What does the gold one give you?
Random red or green. Sometimes both.
It's a good thing it's not making the entire water all electric.
True. A shame they didn't decide to bring a yellow jelly into the mix. That could have probably been like restore both magic and health or whatever.
Oh, Tower of God. Your first part is all about Tower of Patience.
And eventually Matt's going to learn that the A button is automatically throw when it comes to bombs, and R is the drop button, not in like in old Zelda titles. As you can tell, Matt's an old man with dusty old bones that are going to turn into green dust.
I mean, the whole first floor is all about wasting your time, because you have to use the boat to slowly get around every place, and then you have to wait on the tides to go up and down every single time, and it's just it's a lot of waiting around.
True. And then you get moments where it's like you're gonna do something, and like this, for example, you get screwed over.
Yeah, Link jumps up instead of puts in the box. Yeah.
That, and when you go to use the bomb and the water just goes down, and it's like
Yeah. Typing.
You didn't say the magic word.
Nope, there's a throw.
Also, one thing about Wind Waker I kind of don't like. I don't like how long the bombs actually take to detonate.
Really?
I think it's too long.
Hey, at least Breath of the Wild fixed that problem.
One of the very rare W's I'll give Breath of the Wild. I did like the remote detonation system.
Yeah, I like that. I should hope that they keep that. They keep that somehow for the next Zelda game, like being able to set up the bomb when you wanted to.
I think that's what pisses me off more about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. The fact is that there's actually good ideas in it, but it just falls short.
Well, maybe for you, but I enjoyed searching around the entire overworld. It was a nice adventure.
Well, everybody, after this episode of, or this Let's Play of Wind Waker, join me and Kirby when we finally make that tier list that's gonna piss everybody off.
Tier list for Zelda?
Sure, why not? Like, the best our ideas of the best Zelda titles.
Oh boy. Tier lists do not do anything except for piss off everybody except the person making them.
Exactly.
That's the problem with tier lists.
But, counter argument. That's a lot of content, and people are going to interact with it and yell at us on how our opinions are dumb. To YouTube standards, that's progress.
That is okay. You know what? You got me. With people saying, with people commenting, and as they say, engaging in the content. that would work.
I feel like Skull Kid when he blows the horn and he has the puppets attack Link. Dance, puppets, dance! Tell me how much my choices are shit. You'll put me in the algorithm! Can you really live with that?
My watch time hours will be through the roof!
Could you truly live with yourself if you allowed me into the YouTube algorithm?
Hey, you don't know that. Sometimes I do see. Sometimes on my For You page on YouTube, sometimes I do see people that have like 5 views, and I don't know how that gets there.
Well,
But I'm
it's
like,
actually,
okay. If I can see people who have like a couple of views, then maybe my videos are getting to some people too. Does that happen for you?
I've actually been noticing a lot of recommendations for lower subscribed channels.
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to look for them. It's like, day 238 of me playing Superman and Injustice 2 until we get Injustice 3.
I don't see stuff like that, but
No,
I
don't know why there's shit like that in my recommendations.
I would be half tempted to just comment on the video and be like, hey, keep it up, even though it has like 2 views.
Hilarious.
Oh, that's a little mean. It's like, dude, you gotta try something else. It's clearly not working.
Well, no, because if he stops now, that's admitting defeat and you stop your challenge. That's no good. You have to press forward until you are capable of not being able to anymore. Either they make the game unplayable or you're dead. No in between.
I guess so. Ooh, nice one.
Yeah, a lot of these parts are like, I have to power through. A lot of it is just blind faith. It's like Indiana Jones when he's trying to find the Holy Grail.
So is the water being affected by the tides, or is it being affected by this water that's coming in through the mouth?
I honestly don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense. If that water is continuously foaming from its mouth, the water level in here should either rise, but it doesn't because it would stabilize with the ocean water.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to have been like a rising tide from the ocean.
Now,
but
if
they do it so fast. It's weird.
Now, they did like a funnel system where they showed like the pillars had like these like pipes where they pull the water from this chamber to like flood the other chambers. That would make a little bit more sense. And then the mouth of them from the water refills the water in the main hall.
That makes sense.
All they had to do was add just like a few pipe systems. Because the Tower of the Gods, as we're going to see, is pretty advanced. Like, kind of.
Oh man, I hate this part so much. This part's annoying. It's clever, but it's annoying.
Yeah, it is. Especially with how accurate you have to be with placing the box on the button. It's a little annoying.
There.
The Rainbow Bridge. Now we can finally go fight Ganondorf. Oh, wrong game.
They had the light bridge technology from Portal 2.
Or maybe the Krazoa spirits from Star Fox Adventures. Made a bridge.
That's a deep cut.
What? It's just another Zelda title.
Some would say that, yeah.
What does Tunic and Star Fox Adventures have in common? They're both furry Zelda. And if you don't know what Tunic is, it's a fan-made game. Really good, actually. It doesn't tell you anything, it doesn't hold your hand, you actually have to go and explore and do whatever you can.
Wait, what did you call it?
It's called Tunic. T-U...
No. What did you say? Did you say it was a fan-made game?
No, I meant indie. My apologies.
Okay. I was
Look,
really confused there.
No, look, I'm really bad with saying the correct things, alright?
No, I got it. I just wanted to make sure because I was thinking like I knew what you meant. I know what Tunic is. But when you said fan-made game, I was like, wait, is he talking about like a mod or something?
Well, with how Zelda it is, it might as well be a fan game. It's just that it's so good, it might as well be a Zelda title. Officially.
Yeah. I mean, I think the coolest thing is like finding pages of an instruction manual to kind of tell you how
that was
the
actually
world
very
works.
creative.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was probably one of the most creative things I've seen in like a long time.
If
Definitely
I
really
ever
cool.
go back to Tunic, I would have to start a new game. I do not know where I was.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you beat it, but I guess not.
No, I got like to this like black and purple mine area with a bunch of like I think like rabbit people who like shoot and or like super fast, and I can't like evade them whatsoever.
Yeah, I remember Tunic has this like super secret at like the very end of the game that's extremely hard. Oh, I think like you need wait. I think you need like 100 inputs to open up a secret door at the end.
Oh,
Like like the game requires you stand in front of a door and input a sequence of button combinations. That's like about 100 button combinations in order to open
really?
it. Yeah, I think so. If it's not 100, it's close to it.
That's insane.
It is extremely insane.
Also, who the hell would think to do that?
Well, you should watch a speedrun of that because speedrunners have memorized the entire sequence in order to.
You know what?
the game.
You know what? I think I'd rather watch someone play this game rather than play it myself again, so that way I can see everything, because I know for a fact I ain't gonna be able to do most of the crap in it.
That's also the problem with the game too. You know, is that it's there's so much like there's so many secrets and so many little stuff that you wouldn't be able to find normally. It's like it's I mean that's basically how I watched it. I mean I just watched the game because there's so much in it. I'm like, oh dude, I could never go into this game and get everything.
But yeah, like with what I played, like great game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Probably one of the most unique concepts I've seen in a while. Behold, thrilling boat gameplay.
Do, 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 do. Now you got me humming Skyward Sword. Thanks. This is one of the downsides of Wind Waker. This part just takes forever.
Is there a Triforce of Patience? Because it is wearing thin.
The Triforce of Patience died years ago. It went the way of the furtive pygmy.
What happened?
See, look, the bomb just took too long to explode in the water Ryos, and it just doused the bomb.
I guess so. I guess you were right. I was expecting that bomb to go off. I was like,
See?
oh, that's kind of clever.
That's what I said. Like the bombs in this game specifically feel forever to go off unless you're shooting it from the cannon. Because I totally had that.
Thrilling gameplay of putting pegs in holes.
On the plus side, look at all that material that I'm just gonna fucking ignore because of the water.
Seriously.
Almost. But that should do it.
That's to do it.
Now the
First
real
floor.
temple begins.
Yeah, first floor is complete, and now 99 floors to go.
Fuck you.
Imagine though.
Oh god. That's just nuts.
It's like the reverse pit of Honor Trials.
It's already funny enough that we get a boss rush at like the end of this game like it's Mega Man.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I like that. That's pretty cool.
I know. It's just that they did. It's almost like they just did that just because
You don't think they had any other ideas?
Well, Ocarina of Time didn't. They didn't have a boss rush, but it was a
It was more of a gauntlet run than a boss rush.
a gauntlet, like a dungeon in review type of situation.
Or maybe more of an obstacle course, like it's like Ganon's like creepy castle game show.
Ganon's creepy castle.
Don't get eliminated.
Do you think these rats are part of the Tower of God trial?
Ganondorf pays them with cheese. Wait a minute, no. They're in the Tower of the Gods, so the gods would pay them with cheese.
They're like, we don't know what these rats are doing here. Sorry about that.
How would rats get here?
I don't know.
Rats, man, they, in the words of Jeff Goldblum, they, find a way.
Rats find a way.
Alright, so this is the part where Matt thinks that there's a button upstairs, so he takes the statue with him. But no, he's just extremely lonely.
Not the worst idea I've heard. Not the worst one, but you know. No harm, no harm. Really. Ah, here we go.
Now the fun begins.
Yeah, I remember this room. These stupid shoes always appearing right in front of your face.
This is another situation where Matt thought he needed that damn statue.
There are more statues. Those statues don't damage them?
No, and that pissed me off. I'm like, what? I don't know what that Hylian on the platform reads out to be.
Well, it's kind of weird because the stone tablet has Hylian written on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you think that Link should be able to read Hylian, but he can't speak it.
Then
or
again,
he can't understand. Or he can't understand. I don't know. Which one of those?
Then again, Link. I don't think this Link really knows how to read besides letters. And even then, I think the old Hylian has just been removed altogether. The fuck was that?
I didn't know what sort of noise to make, so I made that noise. I didn't know how to react to this situation, so I just did that.
Wow.
Okay, you know, considering how Hylian is normally portrayed, I would assume that the letters spell out like platform or something.
Probably
something like really like lame like that.
Okay, bye.
Yep. Guess I'll just jump to their doom.
Chew jellies are not known for their intellect. They are known, apparently, to help with making smoothies. And ice cream. And other delicious treats. And dyeing clothes. The Legend of Zelda! A world where you can eat your hair dye!
There are a lot of uses for slime.
I would not be surprised if there was a Zelda with the chew jellies, if they had like their own Tide Pods. Because this Link here, I don't know, he might swallow.
Not only is this Link a little slow, but now you've given him the ability to control people.
Yeah.
Great. You've just given a 5-year-old the ability to command people to do whatever they want.
10-year-old.
I hope you're happy. I'm 10-year-old, whatever.
Hey, you know what that... He's 10. You know what that means? He can finally go on his Pokemon journey.
Oh, good for him. Now he can leave home and experience the real world.
Yo,
as a
imagine a
10-year-old.
mod where they converted this into Pokemon and the King of Red Lions was just a Lapras.
I think I've seen that before.
Really?
Maybe? Like, you know how I was telling you before about how like they have a randomizer for this game?
Yeah.
I almost think that one of the options you can set is having the King of Red Lion appear as a Lapras.
Oh, cool.
Almost. I'd have to double check it. But I know there's ways to like change their character model, change a couple of things, how things look. So, you know, it's
You take over for a second.
okay. Don't worry, I'll just be hanging around. As this skull goes crazy. Looks like a... The skull fell off. Carl, what do you mean? The skull fell off. I'm surprised that burn skull didn't burn the rope.
And I'm back. Everything's good.
Did you forget to turn your recording light on?
No, it's not that. Don't worry about it. Everything's good in the hood.
I'm surprised that flying skull didn't burn the rope.
Surprisingly, yeah, I thought the same thing. Even though I was on fire, I actually expected him to put me in a stun animation.
Yeah, really. I'm surprised that they let you hang on.
Not even a...
I command you.
Huh, that fits.
Burr.
I love that when Link controls it, it turns green.
That's great. And what is Link doing here? Link, what are you doing?
He's like a kneading cat.
Link, you don't have to do this. You're I don't know. I feel like he's just overreacting here.
He looks like one of my cats when there's resting on my lap. Matt has a bit of a brain fart here.
Oh, I know what we gotta do. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Obey and serve. Sounds like corporate America.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I'm part of corporate America, so I know exactly what you mean.
Time to Spider-Man this bitch.
There we go.
Oh boy, we're getting to this part.
Oh, what?
Hey.
I forgot this head looks like this. Oh.
The King of Red Lions. Nice of you to tell me this now.
This is the King of Red Lions. I've hacked into your mainframe, Link.
Just face smashing his head into the keyboard of a laptop. I'm in. He would hack his Discord, so every time he sent you a notification, it would go, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Could you imagine if Discord lets you have custom, like, notification, like, bloops? Is that in something like Nitro or some shit?
You know, I was just about to say, if it were a thing, I bet it would be like the paid version.
Definitely.
Oh, hey, it's my favorite enemy.
The Disney version of a Dark Knight.
You're just a 10-year-old kid going up against a full-on knight.
Seriously. I stole your belt.
Now your pants are fall down. Oh, use it. Yes.
I also find it interesting that Ganondorf has it that you're recommended to know Kung Fu.
It's crazy. It is crazy how, like, if you take away their swords, they're just like, fine, I know Kung Fu.
Fine, you took my sword and I'll just beat your ass! Just a fucking iron knuckle sitting on Link like he's Senator Armstrong and just punching a 10-year-old into a bloody paste.
It's also weird that these Dark Knights are like dog people.
I've noticed that Ganon's forces are very anthropomorphic in this one.
It is weird, yeah, because like he has pigs as minions.
Why do you think I keep bringing up the Disney thing? These are totally minions that Maleficent would have had in the old movies.
Yeah, I mean it's so weird because you never see any other dog people in the world, but these are just like knights for whatever reason.
Evil knights, to be exact. So theory, maybe these are denizens of the Dark World. Because this is the timeline where Link does defeat Ganondorf, but stays in the future and leaves, and then Ganon comes back. So, he was sealed in that realm and no doubt corrupted it into the Dark World.
You know, I doubt they probably thought that far ahead.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But that's my theory.
Well, you know, it's nice that we finally got the bow and arrow.
True.
That definitely is going to make a lot of combat stuff a lot easier.
Oh,
especially when
yeah.
dealing with a bunch of flying enemies and stuff.
Especially much later in the game when we get the final magic set of arrows.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that there's fire and ice arrows in this game, even though they don't really do much. They aren't really used too often.
In this one, at least, they place some kind of significance. They actually help
almost
progress
like
the plot.
Yeah. I feel like these fire and ice arrows in this game are just kind of here, just because the other game had them.
Yeah, well, you want to talk about the biggest waste of time that the fire and ice arrows were in? It's Ocarina of Time. They were completely useless and had no point and did not help you in the slightest to advance the game.
They were 100% optional, right?
Exactly. Especially the ice arrows, because you had to go through the Gerudo Gauntlet.
Right. Now, the ice arrows were at least useful for like freezing enemies, but...
Yeah, but even then, it was still a waste of time, because you had much stronger options.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there was no point to use any other weapon outside of the big Goron sword when you got the chance, when you can make it unbreakable, because that's the most OP weapon in the game.
You're correct. Yep.
Aside from the dreaded Deku Stick, of course. How could I forget the S-tier Deku Stick? Forgive me, O Lord, for I have sinned.
Jump attack plus Deku Stick equals strongest weapon in the game.
Mm-hmm. For some deranged reason. Also, Matt's aiming is shit on a GameCube controller. He clearly did not play Time Splitters 2.
Man, you're doing better than I did.
Oh, thank you. But I doubt that.
What's with all these skulls here? What happened to the rest of their bodies?
These are
Why
the people
there
who
skulls?
failed the test. The King of Red Lions looks. Think, Link. If you fail, you will join that skull count. This is my head collection. Do you like it?
Well, you know, 4 skulls tell a story. Sorry, you won't get that. That was dumb. It's just a reference to like, why are there a bunch of skulls here? And it's like, well, you know, 1 skull is random, but 2 skulls tell a story. Oh yeah, what story is that? I don't know.
Okay, what does 4 skulls tell? They got fucked. We angered the great beast of Og.
Like, you're like the 107th person I brought here.
You are a constant sacrifice to the goddesses to keep the water levels at a high rise, despite the global climate change. Seriously, with the whole ocean, with the whole world as a sea, I can only imagine how many actual disasters there would be of like hurricanes and stuff like that. Yep. You can't tell me that the oceans would be this calm all the time.
That's definitely true. I mean, have you seen the size of hurricanes in this game? If one of those hurricanes were to go over a settlement, it'd be wiped out.
You know that clone planet from Star Wars? It'd be something like that.
Yeah.
And here we have the Wizrobes, aka Toucan Sam, has joined the cult.
Oh, the Wizrobes are so funny in this game. Oh, and the Wizrobes in this game are birds.
Yeah, they're toucans. Why do you think I made that joke?
I know. I'm just connecting it from what we said earlier.
Also, I'm gonna say this too. I don't like a lot of the enemy designs in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I don't like the Wizrobe designs. I hate them.
No, I agree with you. The Wizrobes in those games are weird.
Oh!
I don't know what they were thinking.
Also, speaking about enemies, the multiple, like, Floor Master Malice hands can go fuck themselves.
In what game?
Tears of the Kingdom. Like, you're running around and all of a sudden everything gets red and you see this giant, like, blood puddle of hands running towards you like,
No, you're right. Those are, I never knew how to deal with them well.
Bombs.
So it was always just like bomb arrows and stuff, you know.
That's what I did. I just got to high ground and I just did a quick glide and I did the slow-mo arrow shoot with bomb arrows and set it on fire. Yep.
That was the best way I could figure out how to deal with them.
I got a meteor rod and I just went to town.
Because, like, you can't even get close to them. That's the problem, is that, like, you have to do it that way. Because if you're on the ground, they just grab you and sap your strength.
And even with all the corruption-resistant gear, they still will mess you up.
Yeah, dealing with them isn't cool, but, however, I will say, I do like it how, when you, for I think most of them, when you destroy them, you get to fight, like, a version, like a shadow version of Ganon.
Yeah, like Phantom Ganon.
Phantom Ganon, yeah, that's what I meant.
Or would it be Blood Ganon, since Phantom Ganon's too busy doing something else?
It is cool how that happened. Like, I will say, the first time that I killed one of those things, and Phantom Ganon showed up out of nowhere, I was like, whoa, what is going on?
And the fact that you get a pretty kick-ass weapon is cool, too.
Yeah, the weapon he gives you is pretty awesome.
I think it's just called the Onyx Katana, or is it actually called a Gerudo Katana, some shit?
I don't remember the name. I know it is some sort of katana thing.
Kind of curious how clearly Middle Eastern species of elves, for some reason, are now Japanese. Because they had like curved swords and all that at the beginning. And now they have like... In fact, a lot of things in the game had a lot of Japanese style weaponry.
Like Kokiri Village. Wait, not Kokiri Village, sorry. Kakariko. That's Kakariko. God, they both start with K's. Yeah, Kakariko Village was very Japanese inspired. It felt like.
I understand that Impa founded the village in a lot of the lore, but as far as I knew, it was just a standard town. Not the secret ninja village hidden in the leaves or some shit.
Well, you know, they had torii gates leading up to the stuff, and everybody wears kimonos and everything, so...
Wasn't like that
No. I'm talking about Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. And you get a lot of new things in this dungeon.
And I think we're actually almost done with the dungeon. Not even a joke.
Man, in my mind, I feel like that this dungeon is a lot longer than it actually is.
I actually remember this dungeon in particular always giving me the most hold up as a kid. I don't know why.
I mean, it's very puzzle heavy. Like,
true.
Yeah, because a lot of the dungeons, they kind of balance the puzzles and combat. But man, this is just all puzzles all the time.
Also, I was probably a really stupid kid. And also, screw you, Hitbox. That would have damn hit.
It's hey, unless you made the jump.
I was surprised as well. And I had to start remembering that when it comes to aiming in this game, it's where the arrow tip points.
Yep.
Also, fun fact, despite my aiming skills in this game, when I play Twilight Princess and you do the arrow shot to get the Hawkeye attachment, I never missed that shot once.
Oh, you're talking about hitting that tiny little pole at the very top of town, right?
Hell yeah. Yeah,
oh, nice.
Never missed once, but I bet you if I go to do it now, I'll fuck it up. But then again, that allows you to take your time, so...
I remember that being really hard to see on my TV for some reason. I think because I was sitting like so far back. Because I was playing the Wii version, so I was sitting away from the TV because of the Wii remote. I
had the GameCube.
Ah, that would explain it. You didn't have to worry about the jitteriness of the Wii remote aiming.
No, I had to worry about that when it came to Skyward Sword, even though I had the Wii Motion Plus, which did absolutely crap. And once again, the bomb should have gone off.
Yeah, got home too soon. Just gonna kamikaze it. Aw. You're just standing there like, I cannot believe that didn't work.
Like, seriously, what the fuck is this? Why is this so hard?
I'm sorry, that was really funny for some reason.
I feel like Wile E. Coyote!
The ball just bounced back and just blew up in your face.
I feel really like good. Tom!
It did. It felt very Looney Tunes.
Could you imagine if when they came to life and you could play the command melody to take control of one of them?
Oh, that'd be cool.
You think you'd be able to take control of, like, statues and automatons?
I think that you should be able to take control of a single enemy. Like, if you're in a combat situation. That would have been really cool to expand upon that. Except, because, you know, the command melody only lets you control very limited things.
True.
But imagine if you could, like, if you were in combat, you could pull out the command melody and start playing around as one of the enemies.
And you have to quickly run up and attack them before they hit Link, which cancels the effect. Like, imagine there's, like, a bunch of Dark Knights and you could control one of them and you could have, like, an epic, like, Dark Knight fight.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking, like, how cool would that be?
Of course, it wouldn't work on boss characters. Could you imagine an idea around that for a boss? Like, you had to fight, like, this, like, mindless monster, like, Goma or something, and then you had to use the command melody to control, like, these, like, bomb bugs, and you would lure them to her, and she would eat them and cause it to explode.
Oh, that'd be cool. There's lots of possibilities with the command melody that they just complete this like. Oh.
Also, I'm gonna say this: as much as I don't like her, I think Goma needs to be in every game. She's pretty much a staple at this point. She's like the staple go-to tutorial boss. Also, she was pretty cool in Twilight Princess.
True. Yeah, I'd say that like a semi spider boss. Although they definitely did her dirty in Twilight Princess.
I think it was hilarious.
Well, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you appreciate the fact that you smashed the giant spider with a hammer.
It was one of the best boss fights in the game, and you know it.
Listen, I don't disagree. It was definitely really fun.
Also, the dragon fight in the Sky Temple was one of the most cinematic fights in the series. Like, it looked cool. Fought pretty cool, too.
Agree. The way you're just hookshotting from plant to plant, avoiding a giant...
It's called a claw shot, not a hook shot!
What?
They're called claw shots.
I don't care. Everybody knows what I
mean. God, what a good response. I don't care.
I don't care.
But
you know what I mean.
I know.
You know what I mean. Everybody watching knows what I mean. I don't need to call anything its proper name ever, if you know what I mean. Like, look at that bird creature over there. I don't need to remember its name is a Wizrobe. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh! He also sounds like Count Chocula to me for some reason.
Count Chocula.
So, like, two cereal mascots did a fusion dance.
And you balance the weight.
Well, 2 statues equal 1 person, so I need at least 1 more. But I always throw them all down there just in case.
Yeah. There we go.
And this is also where Matt needs to learn that the throw button may be there, but that doesn't mean you always have to use it.
No.
No. Even the statue looked over and was like, dude, you had 1 jump.
Oh, this is another instance of slightly wasting your time a little bit.
Just a little.
Because everybody, I know, because it's like everybody knows what you gotta do.
Also, this is one of the more odder puzzles. Like, why a weight scale?
I don't know. What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? Angry video game nerd. Somehow it's his fault that Trump got elected.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, people being dumb.
I've heard a lot of theories. I haven't heard that one though.
A lot of people being dumb. We're not gonna go into it. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I honestly want to keep that crap out of my videos.
I happen to agree.
Anyways, for puzzles complete. Well,
I will say,
actually, Temple is technically complete. All we got left is the boss fight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like how all 3 of these statues are actually a little different. That is nice. They have different headpieces.
I also find it interesting that one of them looks like Midna's helmet.
Yeah, I wonder why they look that way, because I'm not really sure why they do that.
Tower of the Gods, a Twilight Tower confirmed.
Confirmed? Lore?
Lore in my Zelda? No. It needs to be bland, stupid, and make no sense.
Okay, calm down, Shigeru Miyamoto. Listen,
I have
we won't have story here.
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have an Akira-style bike, but they won't let me ride it.
I'm sorry, sir. You're too valuable to the company. We must keep you protected at all times.
Get down, Mr. President.
Here, listen, sir. Why don't you go out here we'll let you do the presentation for Donkey Kong Land, for our new Donkey Kong Land here.
Not gonna lie, Nintendo Land does actually look pretty cool.
Oh, it looks so fun. I remember when it first opened up, I was like watching people go through there.
Screw Disneyland. I'd like to actually go there one day. But I'm pretty sure it'd be so expensive.
These days? Yeah. I mean, hey, maybe if you go in the winter, maybe the prices are better. I don't know.
Maybe, because not a lot of people would be going.
Yeah.
Maybe. Here we go, Kazooie's punk-ass cousins.
Yeah, I haven't seen these guys in a while. Oh. Nope, staying in.
Damn allergies.
It's like basically winter almost. How are you still having allergies?
Because it's oddly warm here for autumn.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. It's for down here. It's still doing a thing where it's like getting in the 70s and 80s during the day, but at night it's like in the 40s.
It's trying to make up its mind. I wish we'd get some rain though. It's been really dry lately.
Oh, but we got some rain down here.
I wish I could. You want to give some?
Yeah, let me just blow it over there.
Cool. I appreciate it. Boss fight time.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I feel like that this dungeon is a lot longer than you think. It's a lot shorter.
That's the thing about Wind Waker in general. I feel like the temples in Wind Waker are a lot shorter than most other Zelda titles.
Mm-hmm.
Again, was the GameCube era, so they were probably like, oh, most people are going to be like hyperactive kids, so we can't make them too long or too complicated. And now it's time for Star Fox, because we're fighting Uncle Andros!
Oh, Chosen One, get ready for a Head and Hands boss!
Nintendo really loves this style of boss.
Oh, yeah.
Even Bongo Bongo followed this rule.
So so here's a funny thing about this boss.
Mm-hmm.
Remember from my strategy guide, they specifically said in the strategy guide, if you run out of arrows, the boss will just give you some. Like he will open up his mouth and he will just give you more. He will drop more arrows.
Yep.
I think the strategy guide, like, I think they kind of just be like, oh, it's because this is a test of if you can beat him, and it's he doesn't want you to run out of arrows. I'm like, okay, come on, strategy guide.
And yes, I'm teabagging him. And for some reason, I hit him twice, you hear the glass break, but for some reason he takes 3 shots that time.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, because the other hand only took 2.
Yeah, I think it's because I caught him in an animation.
Are you able to Z-target?
Have you actually played a Zelda title? If this is your first, shit.
This is some strange music, isn't it?
What? It actually does sound like an Andros like fight music.
Hey, it's more Arrow. Oh, hey, it happened. That's what I said.
Yep.
I think it came out of his nose. I think it came out of his nose, actually.
It did.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, actually.
And I think every time you you get the arrows, it also resets the hands.
Bro, did you seriously just run out of arrows? Oh my god.
One arrow left.
Oh, nice.
And boss
Hey,
done.
all right. Nice job.
Tower of the Gods complete.
That was kind of an odd message.
A little odd. You'd think they'd be rooting for me more.
He's like, this is the path I've chosen. It's like, not really. Link didn't really have a choice to come up here.
Also, take a heart piece. I shot it out of my nose. I may need to go to the doctor. And with that, we have 6 hearts.
Not too bad.
Considering the fact that we had only 3 hearts to start.
Yeah, and plus, things basically only do like a quarter of a heart or half heart damage.
True. Alright, we're almost getting to freedom, where we can just roam around and do whatever until we decide to beat the game. And with this,
weird
Link
is that you're that you're using a bell, right?
And with this, Link is helping Jennifer defeat the Scissorman.
Hey, yeah, that's true.
Amazing.
The Scissorman just acts like a little kid in a fire drill. Too loud for me.
Well, to be
And
fair,
I worked at an elementary school. I've seen how kids react.
yeah. Plus, Scissorman is like an 8-year-old or something.
Checks out.
Yeah, Scissorman's an actual kid in that game. Well, we are actually reaching the end of this video. We're just gonna get through this little cutscene here, and then next time we'll continue with more Wind Waker.
Wait, how did Link get? Wait, oh, hold on. How did Link get down here?
Oh, he just jumped.
Oh, okay. That's my thought.
He's fine. He landed on his head.
There's that little kid strength that everybody's known for.
Link is so thick-headed, when he falls into the ocean head first, the ocean goes, OW!
Oh, I just have to forget to breathe. That's right. I'm fine.
And the mechanic that was sadly taken out of Wind Waker finally makes its appearance. But only this one part.
Being able to go underwater wherever you want.
Not anymore. I like the music here.
Oh, it's great. Congratulations, Link. We're back in the 1930s.
Ooh. Look, it's Steamboat Willie. We can say that because that's public domain.
You're probably wondering where you are.
You're in the jungle, Link. With the item. Don't tell me exactly what it is. Link comes out with a fucking table leg and it's like, it's the table leg of doom. We could beat Ganondorf with this. Anyways, we are now officially at the end of the video. We both hope you enjoyed.
Yep.
And
we're going to a pretty cool part next time.
Yep. And with that, toodles.
Bye.
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 Fade into darkness.